Let's look at Chapter 13, Lesson 6 Review, Data Analysis and Probability. For number 1 through 4, use the bar graph. For number 1, which was the most popular lunch served on Tuesday? You know that the title of the graph is going to be lunches served on Tuesday, so that's all of the lunches. And then I know that the number of servings is going to be the y-axis, and I know that lunches or choices for lunch are going to be the x-axis. So the most popular lunch on Tuesday, you're going to look at the picture and you can see that pizza had about 110. It's the highest bar. Which two types of lunches together were the closest to 100 lunches? Well, I know that pizza is already over 100, and I know that sandwich is just under 100. So that means I'm going to have to add soup and salad together in order to get around 100. I know that it's about 100 because soup is just over 40 and salad's just over 60. And if I added 40 plus 60, I would get 100. Number 3, about how many more sandwiches were served than salad? I know that looking at the graph, there's about 100 sandwiches served. And I know that looking at the graph, there's about 60 salads served. So using this estimation, I can see that there's about 40 more sandwiches than there are salads. Estimate the number of lunches that were served on Tuesday. Well, I know that together soup and salad would be about 100, plus the pizza, which is just over 100, plus the sandwich, which is just under 100. So altogether that would equal about 300 lunches. For number 5, which two types of lunches were the closest in the number served? You can look at the graph and you can see about the difference. Between pizza and soup, it's between 110 and the difference would be 40. So I would subtract that and I would get about 70. Between salad and soup, I can see that it's going to be about 20, between 40 and 60. Between salad and sandwich, I can see that it's going to be between 60 and 100, which would be 40. And then I could go between sandwich and pizza, and that's between 100 and 110, which would be just 10. So I know that between the two types of being the closest, it would be pizza and a sandwich. Let's look at problem solving. Solve the problem, explain your answer. Saul built a fence around his square garden. Keep that in mind that it's square. He used 8 fence posts on each side, including 1 at each corner. How many posts did he use in all? Well, I know that it's going to be square, which means that it's equal on all sides. He then used 1 post at each corner. I know that I can put 1 post at each corner, and that would be 4 posts. Now on each side, he used 8 posts. Well, I already have 2 for each side because he counts the corners. So I'm going to only make the ones in the middle. So I know that 8 minus 2 would equal 6. So I need to put 6 in between each post. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now that I have 6 on each side, I'm going to write that in. But then I also need to count the 4 corner posts, so I'm going to remember that as well. I know that 6 times 4 equals 24, and then I'm going to add the 4 corner posts, which would equal 28 posts in all. Remember to show all of your work.